Hey everyone, my name is Kenshi Agane33, and today I am playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now today I don't really have that much in store for today, but today I'm just trying to take it easy. Yeah, this isn't my best gameplay ever. I just wanted to talk about some stuff today. Hey, to be honest, first thing I wanted to talk about is mostly to talk about characters in Dragon Ball Z that have become side characters, or even less that of side characters. The first one I'm going to start with is Gohan, because Gohan really kind of disappointed me in Super. I felt like he was underappreciated in a way. Really underappreciated. It's so, where do I get started? Yes. So in Dragon Ball Z, at the beginning of it, the role from hero passed down from Goku to Gohan happened kind of when Goku first, was sent to the other world. Now, I know what you're thinking. What does this matter? It matters a lot because I feel like even though they brought Goku back and they've kind of made him a much better parent than they have before, Gohan has gotten less and less recognition over the years. His best time was when he was either trying to defeat Majin Buu, even though he failed, he still put up a very good fight, or when he defeated Cell. When he called upon that true Saiyan power. But how do I put this? It's kind of weird because I just don't get it. Why Akira Toriyama? Why would you make it so then Gohan really doesn't have a role to play in Super? He's just there. And Gohan literally said that he thinks that he could still go Super Saiyan 2. He doesn't know anymore. And I feel like that's kind of a signal, if that's not a signal, I don't know what is, that you need to get back on your game. Now, I know that Piccolo has been around Gohan for a long time. And I get that. He's basically like a father to him. He was there when Goku wasn't. But there comes a point in time when you need to kind of branch off. Now, I know that if Gohan loves Piccolo that much, and my friend, he created a custom character, which I will show at the end of this video. What am I trying to say? If Gohan wants to become stronger to protect his family, he should go ask his dad if he can go training with him where Whis is. Now, at first it might seem like a lot, but if he loves Piccolo that much, take the Green Man with you. Am I right? And in Battle of Gods, Gohan was defeated so freaking easily, it wasn't even funny. I was so disappointed. I don't know what to say. Hey, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Gohan should have a better role? Everyone says, oh, he's not as good as Goku was at being the main character. Well, sometimes you need a change in main characters, and personalities tend to differ between main character to main character. Each person's personality is different. I feel like Gohan should have gotten more glory than he did. For half of the Majin Buu saga, he was the main character, or at least for part of it. And even in GT, he had a bigger role. Yes, he was turned into the bad guy when Baby he came to Earth and basically took over his body and stuff. But at least he had a bigger role then, even if he was the antagonist at that time. But I just don't feel like it's right that Gohan's just basically that side character. In the Tournament of Power, yes, I know, everyone was excited for Ultra Instinct Goku. But in the back of my mind, I kind of thought it should be Ultra Instinct Gohan. And I feel like Gohan would have done better. Or he used to be stronger than Goku. And if he just had gone to train with Whis, not only could he have learned Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, he could have probably mastered Ultra Instinct as well. Now I know, we all know that we don't want him to turn out like Goku, because, in my opinion, Goku's kind of a terrible dad. He really is. Like, I won't lie to you. You know, like, if my dad basically died, and somehow came back, not once but twice, saying, "Hey son, I'm over here. I'm doing some training and shit with my friends. Not really gonna visit the family that much. Not gonna really care about the family pays their bills that much. But I'm gonna be there for you, kind of. Not really." And then I would say, "Fuck off, you piece of shit." But what I feel is wrong with Gohan is that he doesn't have that determination like he used to. He really doesn't. And I feel like Akira Toriyama should probably give him some of that recognition, some of that determination that he had like during the Cell games. I mean, like, we don't want him to get too cocky like he did in the Cell games, because that's what got his dad killed. And if you can remember from Dragon Ball Z, he said he wanted Cell to suffer. And I'm like, whoa, Gohan, isn't that a little bit dark? Jesus Christ, man. And you took it from like a 2 to like a 10. Yeah. But oh jeez, it's just, I feel like Gohan today is just there. He's not. I wouldn't really consider him a Z fighter. Yes, in Super he powered up so much so then his dad could just lock on to his energy so he could teleport there. Which in the movie, at least he actually got to fight Frieza. Which I find completely ridiculous that he went down in one hit. You would have thought with all that powering up that he did in Super, he would have at least achieved Super Saiyan 3. Yes, I know he's at low energy, but if he really, as you know, that Saiyans draw their power from their emotions, and when they get the Zenkai boost, is anytime they're defeated, that you would really think that after like Piccolo went down, you'd think that Gohan would get that angry that he would actually transcend the Super Saiyan 3 or something beyond that. Maybe he'd be the first Super Saiyan 4 in Super, since we all know that GT isn't really canon, or isn't. But I digress. As the next character I want to talk about is Goten. And I think that he had a lot of potential as a character, but he just seems to be, even Kid Goku seemed to be smarter than Goten in some ways. In some ways, Goten's much smarter than Goku when he was a kid. And I mean, like, seriously. Kid Goku was just, he was stupid, but that's because he was raised by an old man who hasn't really been to the outside world that much. Oh, excuse me. So, what I think is wrong is that, well, how do I put this? Goten, I saw a lot of potential in Goten. I thought, whoa, he looks just like Goku. Could he just be as strong as Goku? As well, and we all know that he's very strong. We all know that, and Trunks is like his best friend. They're basically like two peas in a pod. Right, but Goten, to me, they don't really show him that much unless it shows him running away, going to go find someone, or going to go find the Dragon Balls, or just playing with Trunks. And I feel like he should get somewhat of a bigger role. Like, at this point, I would rather that Super not be canon, so then they can give these characters like a bigger role. I mean, like in the Bio Broly movie, that was pretty horrible. And Broly's Second Coming, that was actually pretty good when he teamed up with Gohan. They did that Kamehameha together, and their father seemed to be with them. But Goten just feels like, oh, he's just that kid that looks like Goku. He's just there. And doesn't really have any significance into the storyline. He did somewhat during the Majin Buu saga, somewhat, because that's where we got introduced to Gotenks. And Gotenks is pretty. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. I stayed up for a lot of the night thinking about this. I had a lot of it wrote down, and I forgot to bring it with me. But Gotenks seemed to be overpowered at first, but then when it came to the fight with Majin Buu, he just seemed like meh. I mean, seriously. I've never seen such a weak fusion before. Actually, I cannot say that. When Goku pictured himself using a Perkiel and say he'd probably become weaker, that would be the weakest fusion ever. And that would actually be pretty fun to see. But again, I digress. As Goten, to me, is that character who seems like he should have a bigger role, but he's just not cut out for like having that main character role, unless he gets like some sort of awakening, some sort of and bump on the noggin, like, hey, I need to step up my game, I need to focus on what's truly important. And next character I want to talk about, and you guys are going to actually be surprised about who I'm going to talk about next, at least I think is Chi-Chi. Now, I know that in the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods movie, Chi-Chi wasn't really mentioned too much. Chi-Chi was just basically there in the series. Like, after Dragon Ball and stuff, like, they mentioned her a lot. But Akira Toriyama kind of made her turn out to be the bad guy in a way. Am I right? Right? And that even shouldn't even be possible. You know, Chi-Chi's a good person. She cares about her kid. Her husband does reckless things. So, why in the hell? I just don't get it. It just seems so stupid to me. It really does, because I don't like that. I mean, like this persona that they made Chi-Chi have. In Dragon Ball, she was such a sweet and innocent girl who loved Goku. They even had their first date, and they were fighting on their first date, which I find kind of hilarious. Because you'd think, oh, Goku probably gave her some roses. Nope, he tried to punch her right in the face. And they met up again. I felt really happy when they got married, because I found it kind of disappointing that Chi-Chi didn't become one of the Z fighters. You would think that if she wants to really protect her kids, and since I know that she cares about them a lot, don't get me wrong, she cares about them a lot, and she does care about Goku a lot. I'm not saying that she doesn't care about him at all, but I would have loved to see Chi-Chi become one of the Z fighters, like actually one of the Z fighters. She had actually started training, and I know this is not really a house mother's job. But you never know. If she actually became one of the Z fighters, started fighting along Goku, and all of his pals, she might see why Goku does some of the stuff that he does. Now, I know that some of the stuff, it seems kind of iffy of what he does, but, you know, you can't always predict them. You can't always predict them all. It's kind of like trying to predict when the rapture is going to happen. If it happens. I don't know if it's going to happen, to be honest. Because I don't really... I'm not saying that I'm in... What's the term? Atheist? 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 Okay. Atheist. Yeah. Atheist. Yes, I'm not an atheist, but seeing as how there's a lot of things in the world that can't be explained through science and stuff. But I digress. Let's stop talking about religion, because you know what? It's just confusing and it gives me headaches, and I want to sometimes kill myself when I think about when I was in grade school. Not a fun time. I think that's why I developed this personality. Like why I'm pretty quiet in a lot of my videos. It's because that I know I'm going to digress again, but I gotta tell you guys this. I had a 7th and 8th grade teacher who was just such a B word. Like, she was the C and B word. Like, I wanted to literally punch her in the face. And she gave me detentions for, like, the... Now, I'll admit that sometimes I was bad, but she gave me detentions for almost, like, everything. If I forgot to turn in my homework because I was doing something for the family, or I was just... Or I forgot my belt. Because we had to wear uniforms back then. And I was just like, you little bee. This woman was old, too. So I don't want to say her name, but let's call her Miss S. And probably people who watch this who actually know me in real life, you can probably figure out who I'm talking about. Yeah, but she to me, she was just a little bee who just wouldn't shut up about the principles. And this woman was Lutheran, and teaching at a Catholic grade school, or Catholic middle school. But it was just such a drag. She was such a downer. And she didn't understand anything. I have ADHD, ADD, which is why I get off track a lot. And I know they say that most children grow out of it, but I don't really grow out of it. I have a lot of hyperactivity. Unlike, I don't know, Jimmy Neutron on steroids. Except without all the genius part, I'm just gonna blast! Some shit like that, but I don't want to bore you with my plain old stories. Let's get back to the topic at hand, and which was Chi-Chi. Was it Chi-Chi? It was? Okay. Yeah, it was Chi-Chi. So basically, Chi-Chi. Basically, if Chi-Chi actually started working alongside Goku, she'd actually be able to protect her kids. I would love to see if that actually happened, because Chi-Chi, to me, she's again another one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball, and I feel like she's underappreciated. She's just seen as that mom, like, how could you say that about your husband? He just died, and he came back. He just got hurt, and you're just worried about your son? But I digress again. I hope that Akira Toriyama makes more an effort out of Chi-Chi. I mean, like, they made a movie that had Bulma's birthday. What about Chi-Chi's birthday? Alright, but enough about that. The next characters that I want to talk about, and I'll get into a pretty long discussion about this, is Goku's parents. And I would like to see Goku actually feel some emotional, like, family ties. And I don't mean like to his son or to his wife or to his other son, and that I barely can remember his name. It was Goten. How did I forget that? What? Don't look at me like that. But what I want to say about Bardock and Gain is that, or Gain, or whatever her name is we know that Bardock did not die. He got sent back into the past, and I would like it if one of these episodes, or one of these one time, that Goku actually thinks about like his son Goten or Gohan, and asks, hey Dad, what were your parents like? Because you know that not all Saiyans are bad, and ever since Vegeta came to Earth, he's been a completely different person. And I consider him actually to be one of the strongest Z fighters out there. I mean, yeah, Goku gets a head start because he was raised on Earth, and Vegeta just integrated to Earth like a few years ago, like during the Z Saga. And yes, he was kind of forced there because Goku used the Dragon Balls to wish him. He used the Dragon Balls to teleport everyone except him and Frieza to Earth, but that's not what I mean. Bardock is seen as that proud warrior type, and I think that I would love to see Goku actually cry. Not like cry like over Master Roshi, but I know that's his master. Or, I mean, like, if the person who taught me martial arts died like right in front of my eyes, I'd probably be crying too. Ooh, but I would love to see if Goku actually used the Dragon Balls to wish back his parents, because we all know that Gain might be dead. Probably is, but you know, we don't actually know, because as Akira Toriyama said that that Gain spent the last of her days on planet Vegeta, and I would really love to see Goku, who just I really do wonder what my parents were like. I really would love to see what they are like, and I'd love it if they brought back Bardock. And if you cried, Bardock would probably be like, "Oh God, son, why are you crying? You're a Saiyan, for God's sake, don't cry." But probably Goku's mom would be like loving her and say, "Like it's okay, it's okay, Kakarot. Come here, I'll give you a hug." Because Gain is supposedly that loving mother. Because Gain and Bardock are usually Saiyans just get together. It's like, "Oh yeah, let's do it. I want kids." That they were actually in love, which I find pretty amazing. You know, I think that's kind of where Goku got his personality, and I kind of think that. Now I'm gonna say this. I kind of think that that's where Raditz got his personality as well. Because Raditz had so many chances that he could have just killed Goku, as soon as he said he didn't want to join him. But instead, he kept trying to make his brother join him. I mean, that would have been awesome. Well, not awesome for the Earth. I meant like if Raditz like joined the Z Fighters, but Bardock is the legendary Super Saiyan because he traveled back in time, fought Frieza's ancestor, and that's when everyone knew. And Frieza's ancestor told his guards to tell Frieza to fear the Super Saiyan. And we don't know what happened to Bardock after that. It kind of just leaves us hanging. I mean, like, he appears in Xenoverse, but Xenoverse really isn't canon, and if it was, oh well. And Xenoverse is actually based around the Time Patroller stuff. Because, you know, Time Patrol, Dragon Ball Heroes, that's good. Oh, it isn't. It's really not. I suggest that you guys don't even try it. I'd rather just have Goku be the main character, to be honest. But what I do love about this, if Goku brought back his parents, he could, and Bardock already knew how to go Super Saiyan. Bardock could have become a great asset to the Z Fighters. I mean, like, probably Vegeta wouldn't want to see his parent. Don't want to see his parent. Maybe his mother. But his father is just like, "Oh, hey, Dad. So, heard that you got the planet destroyed. Great fucking job. You know where I'm living? I'm living the high life. Wanna know where I'm living? A place that you never thought I'd be. On Earth. Guess what? I banged a Hey everyone, and my name is Kenshi33, and I am going to be back with more Neptunia videos, Kingdom Hearts video, those Dragon Ball Z videos, and much more. Alright, so I hope that you continue to support me on YouTube, and I want you to spread the word around on my channel. I don't really care about fame and glory and that stuff, I just want to make these videos so that people can enjoy them, and they can laugh at me whenever I make a mistake or when I fail. But anyways, I want to thank you once again for supporting me thus far, and I will be sure to be back to you with more gaming sessions. And this has been from me to you, and Shigane33. Stay cool.
What? Okay, game. I run out of Z energy capsules. How poor am I? Seriously, how poor am I? What the hell is this? That's a... Really? What the fuck? You went right into it. What the fuck's wrong with you?